Why would a fair maiden like you choose to bake a cake for a virtually unknown entity like myself?
I thought it might make you smile, and it did.
So the actual intent to bake was not genuine?
No, it was. Baking is my favorite hobby. It's kind of my way to unwind.
It's kind of an intriguing choice for a contemporary female.
Why, I've been doing it since I was a little girl, and...
Well, pray continue.
No, like you said, we barely know each other, and it's kind of personal, so I don't want to bore you.
Well, on the contrary, you have my sympathy and my ear. But if you would prefer to remain private.
Today is the anniversary of my cousin's death, and one of the last memories I have of her was when I baked her a chocolate cake and took it to the hospital.
Well, I hope this cyber geek isn't bothering you.
Do you have to go around insulting people?
I'm gonna protect the lady. That's all.
Hello? You're not supposed to be hitting on BJ. You're supposed to be falling in love with Lulu. Do I look like I need protection?
Spinelli's one of my employees. He's a master of what he does, but sometimes he can rub people the wrong way. I just don't want him bothering you.
The only one who's bothering me is you.
Perhaps you are unaware of the identity of your partner in repartee.
I know John Zacchara.
And you are?
You and your goons destroy local businesses, flood the streets with drugs, murder innocent people, terrorize the city. You're a criminal, plain and simple.
Oh. Whatever happened to innocent till proven guilty?
I'm not as forgiving as a court of law. And if you're really helping this guy out, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I like that one. She's gonna be a challenge.
No. Lulu is the challenge that you want.
A ring of engagement adorns her left hand.
So
it's none of the Jackal's business.
Yeah, speaking of business, I have another project for you, Spinelli. That is, unless you're too ashamed.
As long as the ruthless one provides ample funding, the Jackal has no shame.
Hi, sweetie. I'm so glad you called.
I've been thinking about Maxie a lot today.
Aw, so have I.
Well, I wanted to come up with some sort of way to honor her memory, and after I talked Mike into putting the V8 V-Fusion drinks on the menu, I thought, why don't we have a whole menu dedicated to healthy food?
Oh, well, I think that's a wonderful idea. Did you run that by Mike?
Yes, he is all for it, but you get the final word. What you got?
Campbell's Healthy Choice Soup, Swanson's Chicken Breast, oh, and low-sodium V8.
I really think that women would order healthier foods if they saw it on the menu. I mean, why not pick something that tastes good and is good for you?
Oh, BJ, I think that's a wonderful idea. Maxie would be so proud.
Actually, Maxie would prefer to be remembered at the Campbell's Red Dress Fashion Show. Maybe you could bid on one of the designs, BJ. Not that designing a menu in my honor isn't great. It's just not me.
Do you want to be dropped from the staff, Dr. Scorpio?
No, of course I don't.
You know, maybe it'd be a good thing for you. Try something new, move to a new city, help you get out of your rut.
Okay, well, if you're gonna fire me, can you just let me know now?
Don't do it, Patrick.
You're good at what you do. You run around the hospital like a little drone, doing your job, staying out of trouble. Your job's secure. You satisfied?
I appreciate that, doctor, but I'm actually here about the rest of the staff.
And what about the rest of the staff?
We're all very dedicated workers. Ever since the layoffs last year, everyone has worked even harder. I mean, we're already down to a skeleton staff, and if you cut anybody else, then the patients will start to suffer.
Seriously, Robin, does he look like he cares about patient suffering?
I just think maybe the budget can be reworked so that people don't have to lose their
And
jobs.
that's why I am a surgeon and you're not. I have the guts to do what needs to be done.
You're actually proud of yourself for putting people out of work, aren't you?
It's my job as chief of staff.
Excuse me for interrupting, but the bartender from Jake's called. It's Mac.
Top me off, Coleman. Sorry, Mac. No last bottle of scotch, buddy.
Pull it together, Mac. Robin's on her way. You don't want her to see you like this.
You know, you mentioned a little girl. I think she'd want you to have a different way to remember her by.
Mac, she was such a pretty little thing. She had a smile that would light up the room.
Mac, you were doing so good at AA this time.
It's only club soda.
Do you have a second? Shouldn't you be taking a test or, I don't know, planning a wedding?
Mom's really worried about you, Carly.
What else is new?
Well, I guess she has a right to be. You're hanging out at a bar, drinking, playing pool.
This should make you happy. This proves that you were right about how I busted up your happy little family.
It happened, and I don't waste time looking back.
Could have fooled me.
You're the one who's wasting time. You're angry and bitter, and you throw away every opportunity that comes your way.
Spare me the lecture.
Maxie didn't get a chance to live her life, okay? She didn't get to grow up and go to school, get married, have children, whatever it is that she wanted to do. Look at you. You're young, beautiful, healthy, capable, and you're in this dive, drinking yourself into an oblivion while life just passes you by. I'm not mad at you, Carly. I feel sorry for you.
That's John Zacchara.
Yeah, I know who that is.
All right, well, just sit your tail back in the bar stool there. You get bored, I'll entertain you, okay?
Thanks for the offer. But I want to live dangerously.
Oh, please. You cannot be serious.
For these?
Where'd those come from?
Long story. Line for the break?
Sure.
Don't do this, Carly. You'll break Lulu's heart. And even if you don't, it's going to end badly.
Mac.
Sorry if I ruined your day.
No. You didn't ruin my day.
I disappointed you again, didn't I?
Let's just get you home, okay?
Is this normal, Robin? How many times has Mac gotten drunk like this?
How much does he owe?
Oh, the tab's on me. I mean, if you want to throw me, a 10 spot or something, that's cool, but... Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Come on, let's go.
I was going to visit Max's grave today, but I just didn't get over there.
Please stop doing this to yourself. You're not a drunk. You're my hero.
Oh, great. You again.
Rest assured, Bitter, when the Jackal was merely here to purchase a chocolate cupcake to go.
Spinelli, you don't like chocolate cupcakes. You always want lemon.
You want a treat for the road?
If you must know, I had a curious impulse. BJ told me a story about her cousin who died.
Maxie Jones?
Yeah. Were you acquainted with her?
I met her a couple times. I don't really remember her.
The sentiments expressed by BJ suggest that she was quite a lovely child. Happy, smiling, beloved by all.
Are you going to keep rambling or tell me about the cupcake?
Ferris BJ baked a chocolate cake for her cousin and brought it to the hospital moments before young Maxie expired.
I don't believe this. You're getting sentimental over a sappy story that BJ told you. Since when has the ace of cyberspace ever looked past his wallet or his laptop?
I merely had the notion of putting the cupcake on the young Maxie's gravesite as a way to purchase karma points.
Spinelli, it's really you. Underneath all that snark, you're still the same wonderful jackal.
Would you like to accompany me?
To a cemetery?
I know your remembrances may be few, but perhaps you'd like to share them?
Do it, Lulu. Go with him. This could change everything for you.
It's just morbid and stupid. Maxie's been dead for years.